Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Lord of the Rings Online. We are here back at Holsvis because, well, it's easier to get back to. And we have some orcs to kill, pretty much. We came here last episode, grabbed the, well, helped them out with some food from the nearby deer, and also got the collection money for those that are traveling through the area. So we have a few things to do. We need to kill some orcs and half-orcs. Looking at the map, they are down here. So that is where we're going to have to go. Few things I noticed, or I found out after the last episode. First thing is this is a... the reason this is blue is because it's some sort of new type of stable master. There seems to also be one in Bree, if you go down to this stable master here. If we go into the filter, it should be a far-ranging stable master, which seems to be a new thing. I'm not quite sure what the difference is, considering you can get from like Bree to anywhere, and that one's not far-reaching. But that is why it's blue. It's not weirdly bugged out. Other than that, we do have a Hobbit gift of the day and the week to have a look at. So I need to sell some stuff quickly since my inventory is full, and we can have a look at that, and then we'll get on with today's episode going forward. So we can get rid of that, we can get rid of that, and do we have anything that isn't in use? Or more likely just that. Shattered axes. Okay, a little bit more inventory space, and then we can get rid of this essence because it's not a huge deal. And everything else can be used as an item. So that should give us enough room for our Hobbit gift of the day, which is a virtual experience and universal ingredient pack, which is going to go into our wallet anyway. And our gold gift is going to be 100 plus 3 tomes of defense, which isn't too great, but sure, I'll take it. That is still 120 virtual experience for us. I really need to clear up my inventory. So... what's the other thing I found out? I found out two things. One about the stable master. The other was about something else. And it's not a very good thing. Not that the stable master was a good or bad thing, but this is not a good thing for us. So on my main, I finally yesterday hit level 120. It took me long enough, but I finally got there. Which means he is now my highest level character. And at 120, we were planning on this character to go ahead and get some new weaponry and jewelry from those guys in Scarhold. Now, I went over there, and it looks like that's not going to be possible. In order to do that, we're going to have to complete a 12-man raid at Tier 2 to unlock accessibility to that shop. So, unfortunately, it looks like that might be out of the picture unless I can sort of somehow arrange it off camera to do it while having the Stone and the Tortoise on, or maybe making an episode if I don't have the Stone and the Tortoise on, and just gaining accessibility to it. It shouldn't be a massive deal for us because unlike my main, I've made it to this point in the book, which I've yet to make it to on here. And I have those few sort of items in the background that have the like these shoulder pads, which I think we got last episode. Which, you know, are better than what we have, quite a lot more agility, vitality, fate, etc. So, more than likely, we can just go ahead and use that. It just means we can't get new weapons straight away, where our Guardsman's Dexterous Sword at level 105 is still holding us back a bit. So I still need to be on the lookout for that. Obviously, having our imbued weapons is going to help us out a little bit. The further, if I carry on going and doing what I need to do for that. Which is still taking a little while because basically the plan now is I use my champion to run the Halls of Crafting to get the Medallions of Lothlorien, to get, the Heritage Runes and stuff, but his weapon isn't fully imbued either, so I'm using the Heritage Runes right now to level up his weapon so that then I can go through it faster and get them faster for this. Because if I can kill stuff quicker, I can get through the instance quicker. And then it's just going to be a lot quicker overall. It's a little bit of time sacrifice, but it's better for us to do it that way, I think. So it's still taking a while, and we're still getting experience from the quests, so it's not too bad. It's just a little bit quieter, or a little bit slow, but it's not a huge deal. Right, we've got a couple of enemies around. We've got a Ruffian Cutthroat, 135 or 137k morale. Always the first thing I have to look at is their morale. because we're still, you know, can't really take on 2 at once. I'm not going to click on them, but I do need to have a look at their morale, see what they're at. If I can just sort of get one... Oh, there's a ruffian cutthroat there as well. Luckily, he didn't attack us. Please at least drop something good. A Bridle of the Third Age and a tattered ironfold parchment, which I think we sold earlier. Right. You guys have 130k morale. What did I just try and use? I have no idea. There are a lot of enemies around here, and I don't like it. What is this? I heard there was an instance cluster around here. Not here, but Scarhold, so maybe that's what it is? 330k morale! Damn, that's not happening. I mean, it probably could happen. One-on-one. But, no thanks. Definitely going to have to put on some of these and Diamond Crams, I think. I'm just trying to find sort of one enemy on his own. It's quite bad when we need to do that. I mean, as soon as we hit 120, we kind of get this nice big upgrade, so that's hopefully going to help us out. But I just want to kind of... It's also just surveying the land, getting a little bit of a better understanding of the area. Now, could I possibly just aggro you? Oh, not if you walk away the moment that happens. Right, I think might be up to it. You are a sentry, so you are going to be a bit of a pain with your arrows. But if I can stay out these guys' way... I mean, those 2 sentries there might be viable. I think I can do it. I just have to stay out of these guys' way for long enough. Oh no, damn it. I'm gonna revive. This is the problem. I feel like we just can't get anything done now. I'm gonna have to just eventually take off a couple of episodes and just purely focus on leveling to 120 before anything's gonna be viable. I don't want to be going and doing skirmishes like I've done before. I kind of had that same sort of thought process when it comes to the legendary server. But it's going to take us absolutely forever if we are doing quests this slowly at the moment to get to the level we need to. Like, I can't kill 3 of these guys together, and I can't get in here just to kill this one on his own. If I could aggro him, I could probably have a decent chance, but I don't think I have the chance of aggroing him. Yeah, he's either too far away or out of sight. And it definitely isn't going to let me, fight through those. I think if I come in here, if I've come the way I've just gone around, I can probably cheese it a little bit. My thought process is I can probably get in here. Oh, damn it. No. Desperate fight out. Right. This just isn't viable, really. I might honestly have to spend an episode. I might just have to stay away from here for the moment, like off this quest, and just spend, like, because I can't revive now. I've already revived once. I need to basically, it's not going to be like, oh, once I get 120, it's going to be perfect. Like, I'm going to just immediately become the best, equipped character in the world. But the difference is quite a lot. It kind of makes me interested to see if I can get any, do I have any on me? Some rare Matham Hunter's armor. I don't think it's gonna be worth it by much. Like maybe that's closing in, but I don't want to use this up and then immediately switch out to some new stuff because it seems like it's not really worth it. So it might be a case of seeing if there's a quest around here that, there's a quest right there. Do something for a little bit, especially if we can get some quicker quests done, then we're gonna get a little bit more finished.
Are you here to help?
So we're gonna try. We're gonna abandon this for the moment, and especially considering we're also near. We're very, very close to episode 550. I want to definitely get 120 before then. So what I might do is plan to have some very long episodes. If I can get a day where I know I'm fully free for the day, get some super long episodes done where we just go through the entire of a village and get that done, because we are currently 3.4 million experience away from leveling up. Even if it's a day where we can just go through, kill a bunch of enemies on their own, grab a bunch of you've already gone in that one, grab a bunch of tools and not tools, task items and stuff like that. Definitely something that needs to be looked into. I also want to look into, because right, okay, so here we have, if we get to ally, we can get some relics, and yes, we need some Gullmark, but hopefully doing this will get us both the rep, it should get us reputation with Wilderfolk and the Gullmarks, and if there's repeatables, we can do those as well, and then we can get some of these sealed relic things. I might also come through on my main, because I'm at this point now. I'm happy to come up to where I am currently. I can do some side quests and stuff as well, get some Gullmarks, and then from that point use that to my advantage and get some stuff, because they're bind to account, not bind to character. So there was a squirrel. That's all it was.
Are you here to help?
I wager you caught the squirrel and put it in there to make me think old man was on the loose. Volmo is always trying to lie, trying to trick me.
Are you here to help?
Where is Volmer? Volmer is up this direction somewhere. Where's this Volmer character? There he is. There we are. And now we need to go to Radagast. Oh, Radagast is here. That's nice. A friendly face among the crowd. That's good for us. Where is he? Up here. There's also a bunch of quests up here. Why not? Depending on how much this stuff gives us as well, this quest will be hopefully a good representation.
Well, look who you found.
It's a very quick XP. So 400k. So basically, we can do, well, let's say we can do 10 quests over the next couple of episodes. That's us leveled up. So if I can pick some of these up, I mean, I have only, the problem is I only have one quest slot open. I need to get rid of some stuff. So if I can get rid of some, like, see, I don't want to get rid of the introduction quests because I know for a fact all they're going to do is just appear back and you can't, like, cancel them. So Blank Book, I can't get rid of that. Old Denorian. I'm gonna get rid of these. Old stuff that we, like repeatables especially, if I can get rid of some Mordor stuff. I mean, they're good for the silver signets and stuff. But if I've got like 10 of these quests and they're just in my inventory doing nothing, then why are they there? I can come back at another point. Especially now, we're going to be going through these areas, and it's relatively easy because I actually did this. Oh, I'm going to get rid of that as well. I actually did these when I was getting to 120 because I knew I had a few of those remaining. It was quite good because, you know, we're past the level where they're going to attack us on sight, so it's not as scary and horrible. So listen to the stories of the woodfolk, find the elf of the Beyondings watch posts, gather field stones, and collect boar meat. Oh, boar meat is going to be a fun one because we're going to have to actually attack things. Though, that then would hopefully mean that we can get... I'll go over this direction first. That would hopefully mean that we can get some task items and give those in as well. We just basically, as I said, we want to take a little bit of a break from the epic quest, especially, well, Black Book quests. Have a little bit of a wait on it because, you know, we clearly need to be 120 at this point because every reward it's giving us is 120, so we're getting our inventory full of stuff that we can't use. Enemies are just a bit too strong for us at the moment. If it means I have to get a level 120 bow somehow and then not use my legendary item for a little bit and then just level it up while I'm going but not have it in use, so be it really, because I mean it's going to be a good bow, by the end of its, I mean, it's 866 max tier at the moment. Its max final tier is 2,300. So definitely if I can get those, but I need those scrolls of empowerment. Oh, not scrolls. I need starlight crystals is what I need. And I used all my stars of merit, so I've just got to continue to do epic battles, which again we'll do as soon as we get 120. Hopefully those also begin to be decent as well. Talk to the... Oh, right. So now I've got to talk to them. Can I just talk to the same one? I can't. This camera is being really weird today. No. I was thinking, like, because I'm in the festival sort of mood, because the festival's still going on at this current moment in time. I'm kind of in that mood of, like, you can spam click the snow beasts and stuff to make it a little bit easier. So I was kind of thinking I could do that for a moment, but sadly not. Talk to you, and there's one over here, I think. Nope, that was the Relic Master. All I saw was a name tag. There's one. Right. Let's give up that quest for a second so we can focus on these, because this is a lot quicker. Just doing these little quests, they are so much quicker than doing the other ones. A Lost Little Elf, that's going to be over there. What can we do in the meantime over here? So we need to go and find these field stones. If it's really a case of not doing the boar meat, we'll see how the boars are XP or morale-wise. But if the shrews, which are the enemies that we're not even attacking, already have 110k, I mean, boars should hopefully be decently easy to just get on their own. I hope. So we can kind of see about that. I'll happily go against some ribbon snakes if you want me to kill some snakes. I can definitely defeat those. I am totally lost. Where am I? Yeah, I'm really lost. Can I? Yes, I can. Okay. I don't think this was the way I was supposed to go, but I should be able to get up there. And then those orcs can think about what's coming to them. Because, yeah, we already have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bits of armor ready and raring to go as soon as they as soon as we hit 150 or 150, 112, 110, 120. I can't say numbers. Right. So you have 110k. That's not the direction I wanted to go. You should be fine. Like, a one-on-one battle is generally alright. It's when you've got an archer and 2 guys running after you, and then you need to focus on the archer, who potentially can poison you, because a lot of archers have poison on their, or damage over time type skills. Hey! Yeah, we're collecting this Stone of Braid skins, which is good, even if we have to go back to Scarhold. And yeah, then I think everything else is fine. Like the boar meat is just an item, and then we got 2 of those from there. So hopefully we can get another task item completed, because that should be like another 170, 180k, I think. Plus the XP from actually killing the enemies is generally good. You get about the same amount of XP from killing the enemies as you do the task giving in. Not an exact amount, obviously, because it depends on what level you are, but we're also getting 2 per, which is kind of nice. Or at least for the moment. And if we have to kill 12 of those, maybe we can even get, you know, maybe 24 plus like the 6 we already had, or 5 we already had. Kill 1 extra, you can get 3 tasks given in. We can definitely use up our bonus XP for the day. And if we really wanted to, no, we don't. I thought we had a enhanced XP supply. I only have the double XP, which would technically work. If we're really looking to level up, the best thing for us to do is use this. Oh, we do have an enhanced XP supply. I don't really want to use these, but if I really need to, I can use the enhanced XP supply when I give in all these quests, just to make sure we get the most out of it. It won't really affect us too much. Oh, field stones, that's what I'm after. I'm hoping these quests are generally quite easy. How much do you got? 139. Let's try it. It would help if I attacked. That'd be real nice of you, game. Thank you. Also, it's kind of getting us out into the area. It's a bit more open, so the trees aren't messing up the camera, and also we can see all these field stones a little bit better. And hopefully see some more boars. Don't want to drag you too far away, I don't want to attack you, and then you just run away near the end, so... Hey... More items that we probably can't use. I don't even think the calcified things have a use, do they? Shattered axe has no... Okay, so let's get rid of the stuff that has no use, because I could probably just sell it, but I think it's best not to. And then calcified branches also have no use. That's fine. I could sell them, as I said, but I'd rather use the inventory space to just, you know, potentially get better drops. Stony skins aren't really too useful for us. Because it's Gorgoroth, which is quite a ways away. We do have enough Stone Braid skins already, though, which is good. Is there any more up here before I head the other direction? Nope, because I remember the rest of them not being there. I remember it just being that node and then it being field stones. We've got half of them already, so that's actually really good already. We can kill these. I think today, you know, it's nice to just generally have a better break and also to save us a bit of frustration. And it's quite nice just with the amount of XP we're getting. I can also get rid of this steed. Can you imbue steeds? I don't think you can. Or bridles. Not that it particularly matters because I only use war steeds to get to a place a bit quicker. A lot of the cases actually get somewhere slower because of the turning. But it's fine. More field stones. Hopefully this is just a given, like, a quest. Field stones can be found on the wood's edge. You should gather some stones. The old stone walls have been should be rebuilt. So it's probably a case of pick up the stones, rebuild them, like click on 5, 6, 7 places, and then that's the quest done. It's probably part of a quest chain as well, which we're all up for quest chains. If we can get this many quests done today, so basically 5 done today, that's half the amount, plus the tasks, that's half the amount that we ideally, well, that's half the amount we need to level up to 120. If in use of the XP supply as well, we can also use that, because it's just going to carry over to next episode anyway. So that'll be good for us. So basically, hopefully then, assuming everything goes correctly, we can be level 120 by next episode, which is a lot better than doing one quest for like 300k per episode and getting there in like 10 episodes. Because I definitely want to be at 120 before the deeding episode, because I'm going to have that better gear, so things are going to go a lot quicker for us overall. Right, so place the field stones next to the crumbling wall. Okay, that's fine. We kind of expected that. And then we want to kill some more boars, as well as find this elf thing. So, I'm going to go do the elf first. And then that gives us a chance for the boars on the way back. So today's going to be well, the last 2 episodes have been quite long already, but we're going to have I'm going the complete wrong way. We're going to have a decently long episode. But it's obviously in the name of progress, which I think is good. Because, oh, actually, we've also got the Swift Promise. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different items that we can give in. Now, when we get 120, we are going to have the Earring of the Dead be removed. Well, not removed. We can still wear it, but it won't give us the experience boost. But looking at it, Earring of the Dead, basically what it seems to be is, I think I've said this a few times before, it's just kind of an all-round, here's a few stats in every level for a while, and it scales with you. I'm not sure if it scales past 120, we'll have to see, but this earring is better, specifically for us, by quite a ways. Like, it's 3 times as much vitality, basically, and a lot more, well, less fate, no, more fate, sorry, and like 3 times much more agility as well, almost. So it's better for us to have that earring instead of our Earring of the Dead, and then we'll get one hopefully from an epic battle at some point. Also, the scaling should work a bit better in our favor for epic battles because it scales down, but it doesn't really account very well for stuff that's over 100. It mainly scales up more than down, if anything.
What business have you with the Lord and Lady?
Easy quest.
I am Baradal, house Carl to Lady Arwen. She
I
has mentioned you many times.
don't.
It is good fortune to meet thus on the road. Come, let us travel together to the village of Arheim to the south. We have much to discuss along the way.
I don't really wanna.
Come, let us travel together to the village of Arheim to the south. We have much to discuss along
Do
the way.
we? Do I do it and then? No. What I'm gonna do? We completed that quest. There's a lot of quests. I'm going to hold that one off for the moment. We can do that next episode because that's also gives us an excuse to go get this Stable Master next episode. And it's very weird that there's a reflecting pool so weirdly out there. But that was a very easy quest completion, so that's what we're after. Obviously, it gave us a little less XP because it's basically a vector. But next episode, we'll head down, and there seems to be a couple of quests that they want us to do. I'm also expecting to have to deal with a couple of enemies, so that's why I'm also thinking about dealing with that next episode. For now, we've got quite a lot to do, XP-wise, or quest-wise. I will have to see how it goes, because if we hit up to like here-ish, when we're basically going to complete the last quest, like if we're going to have 500k left bonus XP, but we know we're only going to get 400k, I won't use the enhanced XP supply. I'll just wait until a better time for it, because it kind of scales to your level, because I think it's a third of your remaining XP. Well, it says grant you an amount of enhanced XP based on your level, doubling the amount you gain from repeating quest. This increases character XP, legendary item XP, and mounted combat XP when using this item. Enhanced XP is represented on your bar in light blue compared to the darker blue we have currently. So if we use it at level 120 instead of 119, we're going to get more value out of it. Obviously, it's not a case to like never use it until level cap where it's useless, but it's something to keep in mind when we are using it. Right though, any more that are around? I still will look into what I sort of mentioned earlier, where I was saying I might get a like 120 weapon if there's one on like the auction hall or something, and use that till our until our legendary item is the higher level. Like if I had imbued earlier and focused on imbuing like pretty much as soon as 100 hit, we would probably be maxed on it by now, I would have thought, or very close to it. It would be probably outperforming what we have currently, or what we potentially could buy otherwise in terms of weapons. But yeah, I might just, we obviously didn't do that, so I might just grab or have a look on the auction hall, maybe grab something from like, I don't even know if skirmish vendors have better things, because I mean that's from skirmishes, like a skirmish vendor, and you can't exactly get one from epic battles or anything, so doesn't really work in our advantage too much. I really need to find a boar. I know I can just use Passage of Nature, but there should be so many around that I kind of just want to find it. If I don't see one before getting to the forest edge, I'm going to just use it, but I just want to make sure. There's one. We'll kill this one. I know there should be another one probably behind it somewhere. Oh, we actually only got one stone of bread skin last time, which is good because it puts us on an even number now, but we also got a weathered ear, which I think is our first one. No, we already apparently have one somewhere. There, we've got two now. Why do I have so low morale? I must have just got like whacked for a ton. I got a devastating hit. Don't you dare attack me, Firefly. Is there another one anywhere? I'm going to use this. Check. I also think once I get to 120, I might open another loot box. Or loot. Yeah, loot. Yeah, loot box. Here's a loot box. Where's the closest one? That one. He's actually just south of us. Up there. That's not very well. I can get up there actually. I thought it was a sheer cliff, but apparently not. It's good. Maybe there's more up here than we otherwise saw. I can also hope at 120 there's better food. I think there might be. I don't know if Ironfold food is that, or if I've already got Ironfold food, or I think I've got Doomfold. But I'm less worried about the food bit, like the bowls of this stuff, because this is better for us, because it just doubles whatever we have and it's super cheap. But I am focused on the fortifying food, which gives us pure stats. And again, with legendary items, we do have the settings and stuff and the gems. Like this gem is going to give us quite a lot, but if we specifically focus on a certain stat, we're going to have more luck with it because... Come on, I said use that. Yeah, if we have a specific stat we're after, like agility, we can get ones that have like 900 on it rather than the standard like 500 that come with that, or 700. Like it's going to be more focused on one stat, whereas when you've sort of across the board, to make it not incredibly unfair, you have to like, yeah, balance it a little bit more. Because otherwise, you only get those if you pre-ordered the Minas Morgul expansion. So it would be a little bit unfair and kind of pay-to-winny type sort of thing if you made it like, this was an amazing thing that you can only get if you pre-order. But it's not better than what you can get in game. Same with the earring is similar. Sort of, it's good across the board, but not the best. Like, you can do a lot better. The only reason we're really using it right now is because I want the bonus XP out of it. And also it scales with us, so we kind of don't have to worry about one more piece of jewelry being, you know, useless as soon as we hit a new level. But I actually kind of looking at this like, yeah, just like the agility of that, like compared to that 109 stuff is insane. Literally like 4 times as much fate, almost. Come on, come on! Why are you blocking everything? There we are. Right, any more boars? Hey, there's one. Let's wait for our food and our morale and such. Nope. Okay. No, I thought those were enemies for a moment. Some branches. Normally I wouldn't really be paranoid about it, but I know there's some trees around. Oh, that kind of made up for that one. Get us 3 that time. So we've got 2 tasks worth to give in already, which is good. Potential for... We've got 4 more kills. If 2 of them give it, if they give 2 each, then we get 8, so... Hey, they gave us 2. Perfect. So, hopefully, I mean, if we get to like 28 or 29, then I'm gonna just kill like 1 or 2 more. Definitely gonna do that, because XP. Really? Come on. Don't do this to me. Right, also, just while we're going back, keeping an eye out for more boars. I feel like I forget to use barbed arrow a lot now. I don't know why. Just seems to happen naturally. Right, I don't want to go too far away now. Occasionally, you just want to back up onto yourself. Just make sure, hey, legendary item level up. More than likely, yeah, that'll be our sword for the most part will be the one leveling up. Almost makes me want to disable leveling on my bow for a little bit. Just to get a little bit more XP into the sword. Because, I mean, the sword's got some decent stuff on it. Obviously the DPS increase will be nice, considering it's currently, I think, potentially worse than our other sword. No, it's only just better. And then, yeah, press onwards. Its cooldown is going to be nice, but it has a maximum of 45 seconds. And we'll hit that well before we even hit our max. At 47, we already hit that max 45 cooldown on press onwards, which is good. It's currently got a really awkward cooldown of 1 minute, 17 seconds, but it should mean it has... Oh, speaking of press onwards. Thanks for that. I should not try and do this mid-talk, like mid-fight. I'll wait for my morale to go up a little bit. I should still have some Daemon's Cramps here. We'll definitely get up full by then. And this should be our final one. Now, let's check. I am not getting Stone Braid skins from these, which is awkward. If I'm only at 24, then I'm not going to go out of my way to kill 3 more enemies. If this one doesn't want to drop. That didn't drop anything, not even a hide. Just a quest item. If I somehow get 3 from this and go to like 27, then sure, I'll try, but... Only if I get 3. If I get 2, I'll just be like, oh, whatever, I'll keep it for next episode, but... No, you only gave me 2. Right, let's go back. So we have 3... Well, potentially 3 quests to give in. And we already given the 4th one. Well, we've given in 2. We've got 2 more to give in, so we're at 4. And then we've got a 5th to do, Stone's Throw. And then we, after that, have... can I just go this direction down the river? Then after that, we have the tasks to give in. Now, just to double check, we can do 2 tasks that the dwarf holds. So we'll go to Scarhold quick. Has some Ironfold hides, which should hopefully be alright. I think I have a couple of those on my main as well. So maybe I'll be looking into some armor in that regard as well, if it's possible. But that is one of the nice things about at least having the what am I thinking? The carryall is I can just go through the lower level areas and pick those up. I know I have a couple of these as well on my main. I can get rid of these, or I can just get some second age. I could probably sell those, to be honest. I'm sure someone will want a level 95 for some reason. But these are good because we have 2 of them, and in theory that means we can just go and get a second age sword and a second age bow to tide us over for a little bit, and then eventually get us a first stage when we have the availability. I should have a symbol of the whatever to get a first stage, so I can technically get a first stage crafted. It's just getting it crafted that's the difficult bit. Right, where do I have to put these? So Stone's Throw is this direction. I see it. There's that, and I see one over there as well. Alright, so there should be 5 in each, technically, I guess. Hey, and that was a quick, easy completion. So that's 4, well, 3 quests here. 1 already given in earlier, and to Radagast, and the other one given in a little bit earlier for that elf. So we'll see quest-wise how much XP we get. 394.
You will help us face our foes.
398. Okay, we're going to use the enhanced XP supply. That way we have now got 229k from the VIP, and then 1.2 million from that. So we're actually almost got enough to fully level up to 120. So we are currently 400,000 difference. Obviously next episode we will have that difference in the bonus XP from the VIP stuff. So we'll definitely be able to use that to our advantage. So yeah, that's all that done. We also have this again. So we can go. I do actually want to check before we go. I should have just done this a second ago instead. No, everything we have is usable, so that's good. I think I can go from the Stablemaster here to Scarhold, or at least to halt this and then Scarhold, I think. So we'll do that, and given these tasks as well, get that little bit of extra XP. Yeah, I'll go hold this, and then Scarhold from there. And then that'll be us done for the day. Alright, let's dismount out here, because we don't actually need to be up there. Stoner Braid skins. Seems to be the only ones we ever give in. So that's going to give us an extra 130k. So it's almost like we did another one quest, pretty much. So, at the end of that, we are now 1.15 million XP away. We have 790k, or 781k, but let's say 790 to be nice to us. Plus the bonus XP we get next episode. So next episode we need to get 1.154 million XP, which, well, that's like 3 quests. If we give in this one, and then potentially the 3, well, there's definitely 3 that were next to it, then we can use that and very easily get to 120. But just to make sure that I am correct, because I know that it was part of the quest, maybe we skipped past a raid, but I'm pretty sure we still can't equip it. So we're not 120 yet, so that's why we can't grab them. Obviously that'll be a lot better for us. That's like 3 times as much better for us. But you cannot buy this item because it is a quest requirement that you do not satisfy. You must complete a deed, the Anvil of Winterstith, tier 2, not tier 1. That is a raid. So I don't even know how to do that. How do I do that? Literally, I don't even know. What's it called? What's it called?
You there.
Anvil. I'll look up Anvil. Nope. It's somewhere. I'm not even sure how to do raids. It's instance finder, I guess. I don't know. It should be somewhere here, I'm sure. Show all. Something. I'll eventually find it, but it's a 12-man raid. It's not going to really happen. So, more than likely, we are going to have to just use what we have and then eventually wait for this. This stuff does require us to be 121. But if we really want to, we can get there probably quite easily if we focus on it. On like side quests and stuff, especially with the better armor. And hopefully a better weapon. And then these will just require Embers of Enchantment, which... when we get to 121, we should start getting, and killing 121 enemies, we should start getting the higher level versions of these, because these only go from 20 to 120, so there should be higher level versions of those. And then we can also, I'm sure, collect something from here. We can get some of these if we really need to. Do we get relics? 8.7 rewards? Minimum 120. I mean, that's even better than what we have, even just by a little bit, so that might be even worth it. And it has 2 things, and jewelry, if we really need it for these marks of the Longbeard. So I'm sure, I'm just trying to find relics and special crafting. Yeah, this stuff isn't great, but because we want gems, not runes. But that's all going to be it for today. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Next episode, we'll get on with those quests, get to 120 hopefully, and that should be good for us. And then we can eventually kill these pesky bugs, hopefully, and maybe even do this one as well. You never know, because they're not Fellowship. It's just we're a little bit under-leveled for where we are currently. So, again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.